Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Trollatory, and some of you may or may not know, I am actually Canadian. Now, I mean, for some of you American viewers, it's like, wow, he's a Canadian. Does he do all the things that we hear about? Well, yes and no, in regards to stereotypes. So, I'm going to do a bit of a two-part special, things that, like the common Canadian stereotypes, and the other, you know, what Americans should really know about Canada. So, like, things that, you know, I mean, we have a really good relationship with the Americans, like, with you guys, and, you know, we feel like it's really valuable. We value you guys, people, as people and as business partners, trading partners, but we feel that there's some things that you really could brush up on. So, consider the next episode a kind of a Canada 101. So, first I'm going to start off with the Canadian stereotypes, and you guys feel free, if you're Canadian, to fill any that I may have left out by accident in the comments below. So, first of all, the land of ice and snow. No, we are not all land of ice and snow. We are not, the entire land is not permanently covered in snow all year round. So, that's a really bad misconception. However, I will say, in the winter, it does get really cold here, and most of Canada is actually under snow, but not like the frozen tundra that you're used to seeing. We do have the frozen tundra, don't get me wrong, but that's up north. I mean, there's a whole half a continent above the American border, the American-Canadian border. You got half a continent, and there's Alaska. You guys seem to think that because we're farther up north, like you seem to think Alaska is farther south than it is. And in some ways, Alaska is actually more north than Canada is. So if you want to get a good idea of what Canada looks like, just go take a look at a picture of Alaska. Holy smokes, I cannot talk today. Alright, let's see if I can get through this. So, now, toque wearers. Yes, we are toque wearers. We patented the toque, and we are wearing it. I am, in fact, actually wearing a toque right now. It has the word Canada written on it. So, I mean, we do wear toques. It's pretty cool, and it's not I saw this once down in, like, Seattle. It was T-U-K-E. Now, just for clarification, that is not how you spell toque. Toque is T-O-U-Q-U-E. It's French. And that brings me to my next point. We do not all speak French. It is, you know, we do have Quebec, and we do, French is a big part of our culture, but we don't actually, it's not a thing where every single Canadian is perfectly bilingual in French and English. So, that's a bit of a misconception, and the only things, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, I am terrible when it comes to French. I mean, the only things I know are like je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, and I mean, basically what I said was I am, you are, he is, she is, like, those are the only things I really said. So, that's pretty much, you know, high school French for you. So, now the next common thing is we're playing we're all hockey players. Now, hockey is a religion in Canada, just like I want to say football, like NFL is, or college football is to the States, or baseball. I mean, baseball is America's game. Hockey is Canada's game. You see the difference? However, I do have to admit the Russians, the Swedes, and some of the Americans are really good at it. So, the thing is with hockey is that it is actually very expensive. Now, there was a class poll, kind of, like I personally play hockey. But there was a class poll that my teacher says, okay, so how many of you here actually play hockey? And only about 4 of us out of a class of 30 actually put up our hands. Because A, we have such a multicultural society, and B, it just costs so damn much. It's a lot of money to play hockey. It's like $10,000 a year just to play, or $5,000 a year if you're playing recreation, just to gas, equipment, travel, stuff like that. The next thing I want to get to is igloos. This brings me back to my ice and snow point. We do not all live in igloos. Some of us do. I mean, way up north, there are the Inuit, the natives. The Inuit live in igloos, some of them. Not as common anymore as it was, now that the Europeans kind of brought the whole, hey, this is how you build a house deal. Tim Hortons. Absolutely. Tim Hortons is the the main heart of Canada's economy is Tim Hortons. If there was a Tim Hortons, if the whole franchise closed down, Canada would probably cease to exist. It is just that important to us. And it's really important that we get our double-doubles and our hot chocolates and stuff like that. And you know what? I can't really provide a logical explanation why it's like that. I don't think anyone out there could. It just is. It's a given fact. And you guys actually do have a Krispy Kreme up here, but that one's not doing as well. Actually, one of the most successful Tim Hortons locations is in the middle of nowhere on a highway. It is literally not within, probably, I'm going to put this in kilometers, probably about, 25 kilometers, which is, I don't know what the, divided by 1.6 for you math people out there, and that's how many miles it is. That's how far it is out of a town, and it's one of the most successful in the country. Excuse me. I can't even talk. Next thing is the beer drinkers. Yes, we do drink beer. I, for a fact, cannot hold my beer. It just does not sit in my stomach, so I don't. But, beer drinking is a major part here. I mean, any Canadian party, like, we Americans, we do party. Canada is not a boring place. We do have parties here. We even had in my town a Project X. But, you'll never have a problem finding a good beer anywhere. So, the next thing, maple syrup. Yes, we do love our maple syrup. I love maple syrup on a good pancake. So, or Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon is also very good. And if you're confused as to what Canadian bacon is, just go find ham. Just like go look at a ham, slice it really thin, and that's your Canadian bacon. Pretty much what it is. So, let's see, we've gone over the playing hockey. And the final one, I was going to mention polar bear riding, but we don't really do that. We do have polar bears. We have lots of polar bears, not as far south, like not right on the American border, but we do have polar bears. But the final one I want to get to is A. I say it all the time, eh? And I'll do it when it's kind of more informal. I try not to do it during commentaries, but I do say it a lot, so it is there. But it's not a or about, it's about. We say it like that, not about. So, anyways, I hope this was a kind of a clarification. The next episode will be all the things that Canadians or Americans should know about Canada. Anyways, guys, my name is Trollatory. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Have a nice day.